morning, viewers. Mike here, and today I want to talk about pedestal grinders. It's one of the tools in the shop that you probably use the most, and you'll want to really keep your grinding wheels in good shape. It's very rare that I use my grinding wheel to actually grind on a workpiece. It's strictly reserved for keeping my tools sharp. So today I'll show you some of the items that I use to maintain my grinding wheels and how I use them. So let's get to it. So here are the three main items that I use to maintain my pedestal grinding wheel. The first is this dressing tool, and you'll probably recognize it. It has the little spurs or star wheels in here that wear down and have to be replaced occasionally. Mine is on a chain because I leave it hanging on my pedestal grinder, so it's handy. And this tool is good for really ripping out the old dull particles in the grinding wheel and exposing new sharp particles and any debris and material that's embedded between the grinding particles. Also, this one is good for removing a lot of material on your wheel. Like if you have really rounded the corners off on your wheel, you have to plow off a lot of material to get down where you can sharpen those corners up. And the sharp corners are important because sometimes on small tools that you're grinding, such as some tool bits, and also like on boring tools and so forth, you just can't afford to have a big rounded corner on that. Or for example, if you're relieving the lip on a drill, making a split point drill. So this is the tool to do that for. It leaves the grinding wheel very open, and you can plow a lot of material off your tool without getting it too hot. And the second item I have, and this is a very small one, is just kind of a real coarse stone. I'm not sure who the manufacturer is. These come in various sizes. I have a bigger one that's about 1 inch by 1 inch by about 5 inches long, and I can't find it, so I'll show you this one. And this is kind of an in-between, and so there's times when you want your tool to have a pretty good finish, so therefore you have to smooth up your grinding wheel a little bit further. And by just running this across the face of the grinding wheel will smooth it up, and then when you go to grind your tool, you'll come out with a better finish. Then if you really want a smooth finish, this is the tool to use. I've had this this is probably 50 years old. This is made by Norton. It's some kind of real light material. I don't know what it is. Must have a lot of carbon in it or something, but it's really hard. I've used the heck out of this thing, and it's still in good shape. But then you can run this across your grinding wheel, and it'll smooth it out even further. These tools also, with the exception of this big dresser here, these tools also can be used to put contours on your surface grinding wheels, and that's really mostly what I used these two for. But let's go over to the grinder for a minute, and I'll just show you what these look like. Okay, this will be pretty quick. Put your safety glasses on and don't breathe the dust. First, we'll take a look at this big roughing dresser. And that's all there is to that. Next, if we want to smooth it out a little bit, we run this stone across it. And that's that one. And if we want it super, super smooth, we run the Norbite across it. And that's about all there is to keeping your grinding wheels maintained. Keep your guard pushed up there as close as you can without it touching the wheel. And be careful that you have a good grip on anything that you're either grinding or using to dress with. And I think that it'll help you do a better job and keep your tools in better shape. Okay, thanks for watching. See you next time.